Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would sit down and just chat to you and tell you a little bit about myself and what has brought me to YouTube. So you may or may not know that I am a makeup artist. I have been for 10 years this year. That makes me feel so old when I say that. I have no idea what got me into makeup. I must have just, there was just something in me I think that knew what I was going to do, because I don't remember playing with makeup that much as a child. I remember one time, I always use this story and I'm sure my dad hates it, but this one time, not at band camp, at home, Dad fell asleep on the couch and I did his makeup while he was napping. He was just on his lunch break from work, and I did his makeup without him knowing, of course, and I mean, I thought I did a brilliant job. And then he had a couple of clients come to the door and all he says is that they took 2 steps backwards and that he hadn't seen them since then. He must love having me as a child. So that's really the only memory I have of playing around with makeup when I was younger. I don't remember being overly obsessed with it, but I do remember wanting to do makeup. I just didn't know I just didn't know what doing makeup for a career was like. I think I assumed that I would be a beauty therapist and that I would work in a salon, but turns out that never happened. Then when I was about 12 or 13, there was an ad that was going to be filmed at my house for Telstra. And so my mum said that I could have like the few days off school while they filmed, because obviously I live like in the middle of nowhere in Sydney, and that just does not happen out here. Nothing that exciting happens out here. So my mum let me take the days off school to kind of watch and see what happened and see if I could help them or anything like that. The makeup artist that showed up at my house that day was Ray Morris. Now, I recognised Ray from my Dolly mag, because obviously when you're 12 or 13, that's the magazine that you read. And so I was totally obsessed with her, and I was like, can you sign my magazine? And she signed it for me, and I've still got the copy of it, of course, because I'm such a loser like that. Anyway, I was like, can I leave school? Can I work with you? And she was like, honey, you're a bit young to leave school. She was like, stick it out and give me a call when you're old enough. So when I turned 15, I called her and I was like, I'm ready, I can assist you, I can work for you now. And basically she was like, great, and she offered to teach me privately, so that I don't have a certificate that says I can do makeup. I have the name of Ray Morris and just saying that I did 5 private lessons with Ray, and that is the only proof I have that I'm a makeup artist. I probably don't even have the receipt for that anymore. So I did 5 lessons with Ray, and then I assisted her, and I assisted her from the age of 15 until the age of 19. So I did quite a few years with her, and I did as many days as possible as I could every week, and then I had part-time jobs on like weekends and stuff like that just to make some money. And assisting Ray was like the best thing that I've ever done in my entire life. It was so much fun, and I just learnt so much, and I met so many people, and it was just one of the best experiences I could have ever asked for, and it was the best way to learn as well. Sorry guys, the camera just cut out. Where was I? I assisted Ray on a ton of different jobs. We did Melbourne Fashion Week, we did TV commercials, we shot magazines, celebrities, music videos. What else did we do? Like anything and everything that you can imagine, I did that with Ray, and it was so much fun, and I learnt heaps and heaps from it. So once I kind of finished assisting full time, I scaled back a bit and I would just assist other makeup artists on days where I wasn't working or building up my portfolio. I assisted Erin Shaw, Angie Button, Jodie Oliver, amazing people like that who have done really well both overseas and in Australia. One of the part-time jobs I had was at DLM, which at the time was Ray's agency and the agency of many other incredible makeup artists and stylists and photographers. So I would work there 2-3 days a week maybe to make some money on the side, and obviously I learned a lot about the behind the scenes angle as well, like what goes on when it comes to booking jobs and things like that. So I worked there, and in 2009 I kind of got my portfolio together. Back then it was like solid, beautiful leather portfolios. They were absolutely stunning, which you never see them around anymore now that iPads have been invented. So I put my portfolio together and I went and saw Dolores, who owns DLM. So I showed Dol my book and she loved it, and I signed with DLM that day. So they've been my agency now since I was 19 and I'm now 24. So 5 years I've been with them. So from there I started doing my own work. I've shot for a ton of Australian magazines, like a ton. I've done Yen, I've done Rush, Clio, Cosmo, heaps for Cosmo, Dolly back in the day, Girlfriend back in the day, Shop to Drop, Vogue. I've done so many mags. I've made a little like list of what I've done on my phone. I've also done a ton of advertising from Glue Store and General Pants, Asics. I've done quite a lot for Asics. Tallulah, which is a really cute Australian label, Backstage, which is another Australian label, Coke Zero, We Are Handsome. I've also done work for Topshop. I've done quite a few events for Topshop, and I've also shot for their mag. I've also shot with celebrities and models and musicians. I've shot with Shanina Shake, Cheyenne Tozzi, Jason Derulo, Jacinta Campbell, Daniel Johns, The Wanted, which is this really cool, actually I think The Wanted have just broken up. Well, The Wanted was a band from the UK, they were a lot of fun. Casey Burgess, Laura Sorton, and Nikki Phillips, who's also a very good friend of mine. Did I say Natalie Bassingthwaite? I think I said Natalie Bassingthwaite. And when I was assisting Ray, like we shot with Miranda Kerr, Delta Goodrum, always with the Rogue Traders, they were so much fun. Who else? Oh my gosh. I've also worked with a ton of bloggers who of course I love working with. There's Amanda Shadforth, Nicole Bourne, Jessica Stein, Tash Chanel from They All Hate Us, Ali Carey, Margaret Zhang. Shot with all of those beautiful girls before, and I just love working with them. They're so gorgeous. Oh, and Sahara Ray as well. I shot her for General Pants not very long ago. She was incredible. So I've just kind of, I've been around, yeah. Anyway, let's just agree that I have really bad memory and that I can't remember half the stuff I've done. Either way, I've been around for what feels like forever, and I've had so much fun doing it, and I've had a lot of good experience, which has led me here. A few people have been telling me for quite a while, like, you should do YouTube videos, you know, you need to do videos and show people what you know, and I've always been really camera shy, so I've kind of put it off. And then last year I finally got the kick up the butt to start, and when I say last year I do mean 2014. I signed with MaxConnectors, who represent the biggest beauty influencers in Australia, like Lauren Curtis and Chloe Morello. One of the first jobs I got with MaxConnectors was working with Priceline Pharmacy on 30 Days of Fashion, which was a huge gig, and I had the absolute best time doing it. And then they wanted to work with me on videos, so that's what got me here. I finally, you know, learned how to do these things and also kind of got the confidence to do it. So that's pretty much my very long story cut quite short. If you'd like to know more about what I do with work, or if you'd like behind the scenes access or anything like that, then please let me know what you'd like to see, and I'm happy to do my best to get it all for you. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that explains a little bit more about me and what I've been doing and why I'm here. And if you have any more questions, please let me know what they are. See you in the next one. Bye.